What's up everyone, the Panda Photographer here, and just playing around with the carbon fiber slider and just playing around and see if I get any techniques down with this carbon fiber. So I did get a certain technique down so far. I did raise one side up, as you can see it. I raised one side up, kept one side low, one side high, and the effect is, without using my hand, just let it slide on its own and catch it right before it hits the low end. So basically it just, and then wait for it and grab it right, but you gotta be really fast and really gentle with it. So basically I've been playing around with the height and levels and see what works perfect. You see how I catch it right before it hits? And this is everyday routine practice. So if you do have a slider, I suggest practicing with it at all times when you're not doing anything. And as you can see it, the more I practice, the more I got the technique down. There you go. So if I wanted to get a nice B-roll, do this. And then in post-processing, just slow it down a little bit. Just a little bit. So it's really slowed. But one of my other techniques is, I'm going to loosen this up, the ball head. When I'm actually panning, I'm also spinning the camera. Did you see it? You gotta get it down to a science. Spinning that ball head. And as I said, the more you practice, the more you got it to a science. So if you are doing videography work, so that is like techniques that I like to practice with. And boom, and do it again, and keep practice this every single day. As much as, I don't care if you spend an hour or 2 hours, 3 hours, practice every day and you get down to a science. And so definitely recommend the ball head, and make sure that you loosen this, the ball head, the fluid head on the ball head. Make sure that that is very fluid and loose. So when you are panning, start over here. The technique really is where you place your hand, and that is more important, as how you place your hand and how delicate that you are pushing and pulling, because this is called a push and pull technique. So I'm just going to start over, relax my hands a little bit, and then do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Until you get it down to a science. Do it again. Do it again. And then in post-processing, you can slow the footage down. And you can add some stabilization if there's any micro shakes or jitters. And this is for those that cannot afford a motorized slider, but as a videographer or YouTube creator, you gotta know these techniques, and these techniques are really important. So this is one technique without any hands. You can let the sliders go and you just catch it. So what I like to do is lock this first. So I'm gonna show you the very first tip. I like to let it slide first, catch it, do it again, catch it, do it again, catch it, and then in post-processing you can also slow that down as well. So practice these two techniques all the time. And yes, one side is really low, one side is really high, so it has to be a little bit elevated for the motions. And like I said, you can slow it down in post-processing. And the other technique is to loosen the ball head's fluid and just twist and turn, twist and turn, and then do it again. But that's my tips for today to you guys. So the Panda Photographer here. If this was informative in any way, please subscribe, hit the notification button, follow me on social media down in the description below. If you want to support the channel, there's a PayPal link down in the description below. But as a videographer, definitely recommend trying out these techniques, because it really is a fundamental way how to if you ever get a job, or if you ever do a project with doing cinematography work or commercial work, and you have to use a slider that doesn't have any motorized system, you gotta get these techniques down to a niche. So I definitely recommend it. But with that said, thank you everyone for watching, and yep, just playing around, getting some techniques down. So and then so the best thing is to make sure that it's either on a tripod, and you don't lean one side forward, because you just see that it tipped over really quickly like that. You don't want that to happen. So what you want to do is put one hand on one side as you push. It's all about your body movement as well. You can see my body in the frame now as I move forward and I go backwards. definitely recommend doing it. And if you like the videos, guys, just hit the subscribe button. Really helps me out. But so far the carpet slider is doing very good, and I'm sitting here googling some stuff because I really want to exit out of San Jose now. I think I'm done. Can't deal with this place anymore. But with that said, everyone, thank you for watching. Talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.